Hi, and welcome to your Honest Beauty Spotlight training. As a reminder, this event is on Saturday, November 10th from 12 to 4 p.m. local time. Today, we are going to go over everything you need to know regarding this event. We're going to talk about how to prepare before the event, what to do during the demo process, as well as how to wrap up. We'll also cover operations and sales skills. So let's jump in by talking about how to prepare before the event, and we'll talk specifically about uniform. During this event, we want to be evoking a trendy, aspirational vibe. So think about arriving to your shift camera ready. We recommend your uniform consists of a solid black top, solid black bottoms, and closed-toed shoes. Please avoid open-toed shoes, sandals, or heels. So think loafers or ballet flats. Simple yet trendy hair and makeup. Clean or cleanly polished fingernails, your Beauty Concierge apron and Beauty Spotlight button placed on the upper right corner of your blouse, as you can see on the right. As a reminder, your apron and Beauty Spotlight button will arrive in your event kit, so there's no additional prep to do on the last two bullets. Some things to avoid are sweatshirts and hoodies, ripped faded styles, visible bra straps, visible tattoos on the neck or sleeves, or featuring more than 3 earrings or 1 facial piercing during the event. We recommend arriving to your shift at least 30 minutes early to begin setup. This will give you ample time to get your counter ready. The first thing you should do is go to the beauty aisles and introduce yourself to the beauty concierge. He or she will be able to help you the most out of anyone in store. Next, the beauty concierge can take you to guest services. There you can sign into your vendor log, and the beauty concierge will also introduce you to the target leader on duty. Your LOD can assist you with several different things in store, but too importantly, he or she can assist you with locating your event kits, and they can assist you with pulling all additional inventory for the event from the back of the store. To locate your event kit, please work with your LOD or beauty concierge. You will be able to identify the kit by the following. It'll have a white label identifying what the event is for, or a pink label. The box will also have hot pink tape around it. After looking for your demo kit with the beauty concierge and or LOD for at least 25 minutes, if you still cannot locate your event kit, please alert your main point of contact, and he or she will be able to provide you with next steps as soon as possible. Next is to locate your stock. Remember, all of your demo products and event supplies will arrive in your event kits, but you'll need to work with your LOD to assist with pulling additional sellable inventory from the back. These are going to be products you'll have on your counter that guests can specifically pull, put it into their cart, and take to the register. As you're setting up, please go ahead and count your inventory on shelves specific to the event and record it in your event report. You can reference the DPCIs listed here on the right. You'll also have these DPCIs listed in your product guide as well. If you're having trouble locating any of your products in store, go ahead and ask Target to check their system to confirm they have these items in store, and share the DPCI codes here listed on the right. We have a couple different tables being used across event stores, so a few stores may look a little different. We have 3 different counters. One, we have Target beauty tables. That is counter A. These are reserved prior to the event with Target Corporation. Counter B are beauty concierge counters, and counter C is a temporary corrugated table. Please note that these will arrive to your store in a flat cardboard box if your store is designated to have a corrugated table. They pop together, so give yourself enough time to do this during setup. They're very easy to do. Just give yourself a few minutes to do so. Here's an example of exactly how your counter should look during setup. You'll have specific instructions on how to do this in your product guide, but please note you should set up your table exactly as you see listed here. Please do not merchandise your counter with any products or decorations not listed in the product guide. You'll also have Honest Beauty signage to center on your easel and place on the table as noted here. And you'll also need to place your Honest Beauty logo decal on your mirror. Again, the specific instructions on how to set up your table will be listed in your product guide. So now let's get to the fun part. Let's talk about what to do during the event. And we'll start by kicking it off by understanding why we execute Beauty Spotlight events and the goals behind them. Our first goal with Beauty Spotlight events is to increase the daily sales of the event's featured brands and products. We are focusing on Honest Beauty this week. At the end of the day, our overall success is measured by sales, so we need to make sure that everyone in aisle is consistent on delivering against that goal. Our second goal is to educate and excite target guests about the event's featured brands and products. Additionally, we want to create repeat guests who will come back to Target to stock up on their new favorite items they may have discovered at the event. And finally, we want to make sure guests know about the Target Beauty Concierge program, what it is, and how they can utilize it themselves. Remember that during the event, you are the face of Honest Beauty for the day, so we're counting on you to create a successful, engaging event that inspires guests. During the event, you'll want to be either in front of your counter, actively pulling guests into consultations, or providing demonstrations. It's very important to not step away from your counter or zone the aisles during the event. If you are approached by a guest that is not interested in Honest Beauty or having a demonstration, please refer them to the Beauty Concierge for a consultation. Your focus during the day is on Honest Beauty and the event's featured demo products. Please note that there will be brand reps and field team visitors, so you should always be on your A game. You never know who you are having a consultation with, so be sure to give every guest your attention and blow them away with a great demo experience. Also remember that you should never speak negatively about the brand you're representing during the event or suggest a competing brand. If your guest is interested in other products, go ahead and transition them to the Beauty Concierge for that larger conversation. So here's an overview of the Honest Beauty event we'll be executing on the 10th. At the event, we want to educate guests on Honest Beauty and their story behind it, assist guests in creating a fall-inspired cosmetic look with Honest Beauty, and create a cross-category cosmetic and skincare regimen for each guest that's unique for them, their goals, and their skin types, and provide a premium, engaging experience for all guests. So who is Honest Beauty? If you're not familiar with them, this brand was founded by Jessica Alba, and they promise high-performance, clean beauty products that feature pigment-rich formulations and ingredients that guests can trust. All the collection and all the products in the collection are cruelty-free, as well as certified organic by a Be Organic. All the products in Honest Beauty are also free of parabens, silicones, paraffins, dyes, and artificial fragrance. So this is a really great brand for guests interested in more natural, clean beauty, or guests who might be interested in diving into the natural category. Your sales goal for this event is to sell at least 16 total demo products in any variation. You can mix and match these depending on what is right for your guest and their personalized regimen. While this goal should be in the back of your mind during the event, please remember that this is your personal event sales goal, and you should not share this information with the guests or your beauty concierge in store. Keeping that 16 plus sales goal in mind, during the event, it'll be important to keep a personal tally of how many products you're adding to each guest's basket and how many baskets converted to final purchase. This simply means how many guests left beauty with the featured Honest Beauty products from the event in their cart or basket. Keep in mind that we do total up final sales per location with Target, so try and keep this number as accurate as possible. Even if you didn't hit your sales goal, that's okay. Inviting a guest into a consultation is one of the most important steps in creating a successful event. This is because a lot of Target guests that are going to be coming in store on Saturday are most likely not going to know who you are or what the event is. A lot of guests may be shy and may be intimidated to come up to you to ask what the event is. So we need to come up with an invite to encourage guests into the demo footprint. The invite should quickly explain what the event is and what they can expect if they step into a consultation with you. So we came up with 3 example invites you can try on guests. Feel free to use these, tweak them to your own personal taste, or come up with your own. Just remember to quickly recap what the event is, and don't forget to highlight that your services are free, because who doesn't like free, right? So our first example is, I love to help you create a fall-inspired makeup look for a day or night with these Honest Beauty products. Try them for free today. Or how do you update your fall skin and cosmetic routine for fall? Come check out these Honest Beauty must-haves for free. Or Jessica Alba, founder of Honest Beauty, loves this magic facial oil. Come learn about the benefits and try other must-haves from the brand. Once you've intrigued a guest to a consultation, it's time to start the demo. Here you'll want to use open-ended questions to identify the guest's skin type, concerns, and cosmetic goals as well. This will help us better understand which demo products are right for your guest. Keep in mind, they might all be right for your guest. Through open-ended questions, you can also discover what your guest is currently using and what they may dislike or like about their current makeup or skincare regimen. Based on the guest's goals and skin type, you can pick which products are right for them and build a makeup look. Here's a really great tip. Your demo process flow should follow a typical routine. So start with skincare and move into cosmetics. So let's dive into our demo process. We're going to start with our first skincare product. This is the Honest Beauty Facial Oil. This is a really great product, and it's really ideal for guests of all skin types. So this should be your first demo step. To demo this product, go ahead and sanitize your hands and show the guest the product and confirm they would like a demo with you. Next, using the dropper, apply 1 to 2 drops of the oil onto the guest's hand. We want to be applying this to bare skin only. So if your guest wants to apply this to their face but they're wearing makeup, recommend they apply it to their hand instead. As the guest applies the oil, educate them on the product formula and key ingredients, and remind the guest the oil can be used to prep skin before any makeup routine or be worn alone. This oil is really great for use day and night. After you've gone through these steps, go ahead and move on to the next demo step to build a more complete regimen for your guest. A couple sanitation reminders here, very important. Do not allow the dropper of the demo product to touch you or your guest's bare skin, because this will contaminate the product. Also, do not allow guests to touch the dropper with their bare hands or stick their hands or fingers into the bottle during the demo process. The facial oil should be applied to clean, bare skin as well for best results. So let's learn more about our Honest Beauty Organic Facial Oil. This is a USDA certified organic and lightweight facial oil that nourishes and restores skin. It contains a blend of pure seed and fruit oils like avocado and apricot to really nourish and restore skin with vital moisture. It also features rose, yang yang, and clove oils, which really create the oil's silky feel and natural uplifting scent. It's a very refreshing scent, so be sure to emphasize this as the guest applies as well. As we mentioned, this is a great product to use both day and night after cleansing and before moisturizing. So if your guest uses a day cream or a night cream, they would apply this facial oil before that. They can also drop their facial oil into a traditional moisturizer for a little cocktail. So that's a good tip to use as well. What's nice is this oil is versatile, so it's not just for your face. You can use it to mend split ends on hair or heal dry spots anywhere on the body like elbows, cuticles, etc. A really great tip that Jessica Alba shared is for a dewy effect, dab a drop of the oil onto the high points of the face after makeup application for a luminous, dewy effect. Moving on to our next demo step, we have the Honest Beauty Everything Primer in Matte. To demo this product, go ahead and sanitize your hands and allow the facial oil to dry on the guest's skin before applying this product. Then apply a small amount of the primer onto your provided clean sponge and instruct the guest to place this primer where the oil was on the skin. As the guest applies, go ahead and educate them on the product formula, application tips, and key ingredients. Also remind the guest that this primer can be worn alone or under makeup. And then move on to the next demo step to create a regimen. We'll move into cosmetics next. Very important sanitation reminder here, please do not allow the product tip to touch you or your guest's skin during application, because this will contaminate the product. So let's learn more about our Honest Beauty Everything Primer in Matte. This is a buildable and breathable primer that creates a long-lasting makeup look. While it is a matte finish, it also features a hydrating oil-free formula, so it's great for guests of all skin types, but it's ideal for guests who want that matte look. It's infused with microionized bamboo powder, which helps blur imperfections and control shine throughout the day without drying out skin. Again, this can be worn alone or under makeup, and it's great for all skin types, particularly for oily and combination skin types. So let's move into our cosmetics products. We have the Honest Beauty Get It Together eyeshadow palette. To demo this product, go ahead and sanitize your hands and identify which shades of the palette the guest would like to try and or what looks they're trying to create. This is a very versatile eyeshadow palette, so your guests can create a lot of looks with this one. Next, swipe a clean eyeshadow applicator across the selected shade and hand it to the guest to apply it to their hands or lids. You may also apply it to their lids if requested. As the guest applies their color, go ahead and educate them on the product formula and the types of looks they can create with this palette. This is a really great palette for transitioning into day and night. Once the guest has applied their color, toss the used applicator. Do not reuse any used sides. So there will be 2 sides. You can use both, but ensure that one used side does not touch the eyeshadow palette. Once you've gone through these steps and helped the guest create a look, you can move on to the next demo step to finish the look. A couple sanitation reminders: please do not reuse any eyeshadow applicators. Toss it after each use. However, you may use each side of the applicator before tossing to reduce any waste. And please do not allow the guest to touch the palette shades with the hands or fingers to eliminate contamination. So here's more information about our Honest Beauty Get It Together eyeshadow palette. You can see a more up-close picture of the shades. They're very beautiful and work on all skin types. This palette contains a mix of matte, shimmer, and satin shades, and also features velvety textures for seamless blendability. The matte hues can be used as eyeliners or brow powders as well. And this powder is really great to take guests from day to night looks. And it can be applied on the go with either brush or fingertips. What's cool is the palette also comes with tutorial cards that provide look recommendations and step-by-step instructions, so be sure to call this out as you're demoing the product with your guest. Our next cosmetic product in the demo assortment is the Honest Beauty Extreme Length Mascara and Lash Primer. To demo this product, go ahead and sanitize your hands and grab 2 applicators for each guest. Insert 1 mascara wand into the primer and hand it to the guest to apply to their lashes. Allow it to dry and toss it. Then insert your other mascara wand into the mascara and hand it to the guest to apply to their lashes. As the guest applies the mascara, go ahead and educate them on the features and key ingredients. Toss all of your used mascara wands. If you need more color, go ahead and grab a new applicator. Also remind guests that the generic wands we have will create a different look than the wand on the Honest Beauty product, which features molded bristles. We'll talk more about that on the next slide. And then continue on to the next step to finalize the look. Sanitation reminders here: we have never use product applicator to apply the product to guests or allow guests to touch the applicators with bare hands or fingers. So we always want to make sure we're using those disposable mascara wands. Please do not reinsert a used mascara wand back into the product. If your guest wants more primer or mascara, go ahead and grab a new wand. So our Honest Beauty Mascara and Lash Primer is a 2-in-1 dual-ended mascara and primer that work together to boost lash length and volume. The Lash Primer creates an even base and enhances the mascara's performance. And then your guest can follow up with a rich coat of mascara to build length and volume. So this mascara is really ideal for guests who maybe have thin or sparse lashes. The mascara is unique because its wand features specially molded bristles that pick up and separate each and every lash for a full volume, no clumping look. Moving on to our last demo product, we have the Honest Beauty Demi Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Mulberry. This is a really great shade for fall. To demo this product, sanitize your hands and grab one cotton swab from your kit and scrape it against the lip crayon. Do this carefully. You want to make sure the lip crayon doesn't crack or break as you're scraping it. Next, hand the guest the cotton swab with the color and instruct them to apply it to their hands or lips. If the guest is already wearing lipstick, you can either hand them a tissue to wipe off their current look, or if they don't want to do that, instruct they apply the color to their hand so they can really see the shade. As the guest applies the color, please provide education on the formula and highlight the nourishing, high-impact color that's perfect for fall. Once the guest has applied their color, go ahead and toss your used cotton swab. If your guest wants more color, go ahead and grab a new one. And then talk the guest through other looks they can create with Honest Beauty products, and then encourage them to purchase all the products they tried with you that day. This is our last step in the demo process, so we really want to make sure we wrap it all together and help the guest add all the products to the basket. A couple sanitation reminders here. Please never allow the demo applicator to touch you or your guest's skin. Always use those cotton swabs to assist guests in applying the color, and toss after each use. Our Honest Beauty Demi Matte Lip Crayon is a moisture locking lip crayon that brings serious color with low-key shine. So it has a little bit of shine, but also a matte finish. It's made with conditioning, jojoba oil, shea butter, and muramu butter, which really provide hydration to lips. Also delivers a high-impact color with luscious, cushiony feel, and it's available in a range of demi-matte colorful hues that are perfect for fall. We've gone over the sanitation reminders through each demo process, but a quick recap. During the demo, please keep your hands sanitized and sanitize them before and after each consultation with the guest. Please do not allow guests to dip their fingers into demo products. Always use your tools to assist guests in applying them. And always toss your used applicators in the regular trash after each use. Please never reuse an applicator because this will cause the product to be contaminated. Once you've gone through the entire demo process, it's time to end the demo. Here you can show the guests the final look in the mirror and talk them through other looks they can create with Honest Beauty at home. Encourage the guests to purchase all the products they tried with you during the demonstration and reaffirm why the products make sense for them and their concerns. So you could say something like, I know you are going to love this lip color for fall. It's the perfect berry shade. I also recommended purchasing the facial oil as well, which you liked. This will prep your skin for makeup application and will keep it glowing all year round. Once the guest has added the products to the basket, or even if they don't, please thank the guest for their time with you that day and inform the guest of the Beauty Concierge program and the Beauty Concierge's store hours, and encourage them to shop the complete Honest Beauty portfolio. Go ahead and direct them to where these products are sold in aisle. If your guest has any other questions about the products, they can check it out with the Beauty Concierge, and the Beauty Concierge can answer their questions. So that is it for our demo process. Now we're going to move into our add it sales process, and this process is really going to help you add the products to the basket every single time. Our add it sales process stands for approach, demo, impress, and transact. We're going to go over each of these individually, starting with approach. So the A in our add it sales process, of course, stands for approach here. Think about your own shopping experiences at Target or any other retail store. We know that guests come to Target to pick up specific items on their list, and most guests are not casually wandering around. This means you can't wait for guests to come to you. Standing behind the counter isn't going to help you reach your sales goal. So be proactive by inviting guests into the demo footprint using one of those awesome invites we talked about earlier. Greet guests walking by in the main racetrack and get their attention by walking up and introducing yourself. Remember, guests will probably be in a rush and some might be shy, so quickly and confidently explain the event and catch their interest. Overall, be in front of your counter and use open body language to make yourself seem approachable, friendly, and trustworthy. The D in our add it sales process may be obvious. It stands for demo. During the demo process, we want to ensure we're following all of these specific demo guidelines we went over earlier and provide each guest with an engaging premium consultation. Really make it your goal to have each guest that walks into beauty receive a consultation with you. Keep in mind that Group education is encouraged as well. So if you find that your store has a lot of heavy foot traffic during certain times, you may speak to several guests at once. Just be sure each guest gets a little bit of personalized time with you. And very important, please follow all of your sanitation and demo process guidelines we went over earlier. These will be recapped in your product guide attached to this training. The I in our edit sales process stands for impress. While you're demoing, you can move on to this step, which is to impress the guest about the product you're demoing. Doing this step while you're demoing will help the consultation go quickly, so you'll have a better chance of hitting your 16 plus sales goal. During the impress step, this is your chance to share your product knowledge with an awesome pitch. Center your pitch around the benefit to the guest. So think through, what problem does this product solve? How do the key ingredients lead to results? And what makes this product a unique and a must-have? Make sure you're exuding passion and enthusiasm, because remember, if you're not passionate about the product, your guests probably won't be either. So speaking of pitch, there are 4 elements to a great pitch, and these are part of the impress step. We're going to go over each of these elements before we wrap up our edit sales process by talking about the T in our final step. So the elements of a great pitch are: make it personal, state the problem and the solution, demonstrate expertise, and gain agreement. Again, we'll go over each of these individually, starting with make it personal. Remember that guests are more likely to trust personal endorsements rather than advertisements or general sales pitches. So during this step, talk about why you like the product and share your own personal experience. However, be careful here though, you don't want to lie. If you've never used any of the Honest Beauty products before, find something about it that you truly like during the demo. This could be the scent, the texture, the color, etc. Be honest and share your genuine opinion. So in this example, we make it personal by saying, I personally have very dry skin in the fall and winter time. I love that this facial oil from Honest Beauty heals my dry spots and keeps my skin glowing. I also use it on my cuticles to keep them from splitting. Next is to state the problem and the solution. Here, identify your guest's problem and help them understand why the product will address their concerns and solve it. This is why open-ended questions become very important during the initial demo step. So you can bring it full circle during the demo process. You could say, you mentioned you have experienced some dryness with certain lip colors. This lip kit from Honest Beauty is packed with coconut oil and shea butter, so your lips will stay hydrated all day without sacrificing color. Plus, the mulberry shade is perfect for fall. Next is to demonstrate expertise. Now that you know the guest's problem and the solution, explain why or how the product you're demoing will lead to the solution. This is your chance to establish yourself as an expert and build credibility. So we demonstrate expertise here by saying, this primer contains microionized bamboo. This ingredient blurs imperfections and controls shine throughout the day, yet will not dry out skin. It's perfect for your combination skin type. And the last element of a great pitch is to gain agreement. At the end of the pitch, get the guest to agree with you on something small about the product. It's easiest to do this by asking them something about the demo product with a positive frame of mind that sets them up for agreement. So in this example, we gain agreement by saying, feel your skin after applying the Everything Primer. Feel how satiny smooth it is. Now feel your other hand that is bare. Feel the difference? Your skin will stay matte, but not dry out. So to wrap it all up, we are ending with the T in our edit sales process, and that stands for transact. Here, of course, we want to encourage the guest to purchase the complete regimen you recommended for them and reiterate whether the product makes sense for them and their concerns, and ensure the guest feels confident in applying the products at home for best results. At this step, you want to be confident yet not pushy. So that is it for our edit sales process. We're going to move into how to wrap up after the event, and this is the last leg of our training today. So the checkout process begins at 4 p.m. Once 4 p.m. hits, you can begin breakdown and pack all of your beauty counter supplies back into the supply bin and return your beauty counter and supply kit to the designated location in Target. Please also toss your demo products using Target's ESIM process. So what is Target's ESIM process? Target has a very specific way we toss used open demo products we featured at the event. So remember, you cannot throw out your Honest Beauty demo products in the regular trash. All of your open beauty products, this includes your demo products, any broken items, your hand sanitizer, and used cleaning supplies, need to be thrown out using this process. They cannot be thrown in the regular trash. So to do this, go ahead and ask guest services for the ESIM bags and bag all of your open beauty products. Zip it up, as you can see on the right, and then toss in the disposal bin location. You can confirm where this area is located with guest services. These bags cannot be thrown in the regular trash. However, keep in mind any used tissues, mascara wands, or Q-tips can be thrown in the regular trash. Please do not take any remaining demo products home with you or hand them out to guests. They need to be thrown out using this ESIM process. During the event, before you leave, we ask that you complete your in-store event reports and share 2 top event photos, as well as note event highlights and feedback you have or feedback you may have received from guests. Also, please track your sales goal. As a reminder, your sales goal is 16 total event products. As you're submitting photos in your event recap, please submit photos that are easy and clear to view, photos that include Target and vendor logos, follow the product guide, show the experience and guest interactions, and photos that tell a great story. So on the right, we have 2 great examples. Please avoid submitting photos that are blurry, dark, or fuzzy. We love seeing your face, but please avoid submitting selfies, photos of another photo, or photos that have been interrupted with shadows or fingers. So that is it for our Honest Beauty Spotlight training. After this, go ahead and take your Honest Beauty Spotlight quiz and review any questions you may have gotten wrong, and prepare to be in store by 11:30 a.m. local time on Saturday, November 10th. We will see you there.